And here we are. Welcome forward everyone to the latest episode of the Working Man's Warships. I'm your humble host Jedi Gad, and we welcome you, whoever you may be, wherever you are in the globe, whatever time of the day or night it is where you are, and however you are tuning in, watching and listening. Welcome. So today we've got to do some tier 6 premium supplies. As this tier 6, I'm thinking we're going to go with something rare today. One of those ships that's very rare, difficult to get hold of, and trust me, the grind for this ship on a season, the first Halloween, experienced players will tell you it was brutal. But at the end of it, there is Ognevoi. And our commander is Sergio Splendento. So Sergio, Dobro Projalovat, brat. Privet. So Sergio's base trait, we've got firm hand. We're running Reginald and we're running Sims. Contact is imminent. Look at me now. Perceptive, iron shod, and we are unstoppable. For the ship itself, aiming systems mod 1, steering gears mod 2, concealment system mod 1, and our torpedo upgrade. Boosters, well, we go all in. Commander XP, Global XP, Credit Boost, and Battle Boost. So for new players, if you're wondering why we don't use the ship XP, that is because we saved that for tech tree ships. So, Sergio Ognevoi, Vremia Igre. Now, we've only got 2 guns on this ship, but they're powerful guns. The key here is we've got to get ourselves in position to possibly use the guns, but more importantly, we have very good torpedo range. So that is something also to be taken into consideration. We're on the hotspot. Now this is a large map, so there's going to be a lot of distance to cover. We are not top tier, but we are the only destroyer. The enemy team have a Torigo, and there's some various ships you can see over there. The Cleveland Guardians are here. We've got the Connecticut Huskies. Nelson's over there, a couple of Amalfis. We have a Bayard. There's a lot to think about. Lots of ships. But remember I said the Guardians. I want Cleveland to help us getting into this base, because Cleveland has radar. So hence the reason why I've immediately signaled for Cleveland's help. If the enemy destroyer is anywhere around this base, Cleveland can become crucial in detecting, identifying, and helping us take out the destroyer. Now there's only one destroyer to worry about. So what we're going to do is be aggressive and go in here with the aim of taking that destroyer out if he's here, or taking the base. I mean, I'm good for either. As long as you promise me something, I'm happy. So Perceptive is telling us there's something over here. So we'll play some area denial. Whatever that is, we want to make sure that he knows that there's a hot skeleton in here waiting. So we'll fire off a salvo just to keep the enemy team honest. And if they're going to come in here, they're going to have to play some hopscotch. Now, here come the Connecticut Huskies. Now, the Huskies are in a world of hurt because Cleveland's there. Torpedoes here. Cleveland's there, and we can see Connecticut, and just don't do this. See what the Huskies are doing here? Don't do this. Don't rush in and become the center of attention. So we're gonna lay down some compensation torpedoes just in case Connecticut live long enough to become a problem and detect us. The Huskies aren't long for this world, and if you want an example of why you don't become the center of attention immediately, there it is. Ultras are happy. We're one up. We have this cap secure. Okay, now this is a good start. We're cooking with gas, people. Now you can see the two battleships coming in here. There's a Jean Bart here, and the Lugdunum is here. So you know what we're gonna do. It'd be rude of us not to leave a gift on our way out. I mean, we want to be polite now. Hopefully, Jean Bart will accept our generous offering. In the meantime, we are 2-1 up on the bases, but the ship count has now been offset. Okay, remember, things can seesaw at any time around here. So, we just keep looking around. You can see what our perceptive's telling us. We're going to try and get round here, the island, and then break out into open water and see if we can't make something happen. By positioning ourselves here, central to the map, we can maybe make something happen. And you know what? Jean Bart accepts our gift. Excellent. Now, look up north. There's a problem. Their destroyer is in our base. So, to offset that, what we're going to try and do now is get down south and take their base. Yeah? If they're going to take ours, we're going to take theirs. The problem is, Nelson goes down, and now we're 2-1 down on the ship count. So, when the destroyer spins that base, we got a problem. So, we're definitely going to try and get down here and capture their base. We're 3-1 down, and now over here, we've got the Georgia Bulldogs and Amalfi. Now, these people can become a problem in our mission to take their base. We're 4-1 down, and now the situation is critical. We need this base, 4-2. We need this base urgently. This has got to be our primary objective now. So we've laid the torpedoes down to let them know that we're here. They'll know once we go in the base. But what we want to let them know is, do you really want to come in the base? Do you want to risk it? So we're going to put these torpedoes down and hopefully we'll catch another fish. In the base we go. Spin it over and try and offset it. Keep an eye on the score. Ship count is now 4-3, but look at the score. The score is the critical thing here. Because we're so spread out on this map, direct engagements are not what they normally would be on a smaller map. So that's when the score comes into play. And you can see they've spun a base. So we've got to try and do it. And somehow the Bulldogs are escaping. Oh, right. Yeah. They've got an engine boost. So touche to the Bulldogs. But we are still going to make sure we get this base. And then after that, we're going to try and break back out into open water and see what the next course of action is going to be. We know up north there's a couple of ships heading that way. We know we've got Georgia over there. We know Amalfi's around here somewhere. So now it becomes a case of decisions. And then we spot someone and simultaneously the score line is level on the ship count, but keep an eye on the score. Ship count's one thing, but look at the score. We've got to tip this in our balance now. This base count needs to be 3-1, not 2-2. We don't want no Archbishop Desmond on the base count. We want it to be in our favor. Here come the Bulldogs. But still just far enough out of range that our torpedoes aren't yet coming into play. And then again, you can see here's a Malfi. So, alright, this looks like a better shot. Rather than wait for Georgia, we're going to go right ahead here and we're going to try. I'm going to try and get rid of this Amalfi. 5-4. Okay. Georgia within range now, so we're going to play a bit of area denial and see if we can't catch them out. At the same time, at a certain point, we need to get over to Charlie. We've got to get to Charlie because the base count. Look at the score. So hopefully we'll get a torpedo hit, but in the meantime, we need to get this score. And there we go. Oh, you're a lucky boy, Amalfi. You managed to slip the worst of that attack and then go dark just when we could have shot at him. Ooh, you're a lucky boy. That's annoying. So annoying. Okay, right. He appears to be going down soon. Okay, here he is. Is he in range? Yeah. He's going to clear the island. Alright, okay. Ship count's level now, good. Ultras, happy. Okay, right. Now what we're gonna do is let's get our move on now. Let's get inside and take this base. Ship count's even. Can we tip the base count in our favor? We can tip the base count in our favor. Because you can see over there to the east. And now the ship count's not even anymore. You see? I keep telling you. How many times on this channel? How many times have I told you it's never over? It's never over. So, there's two things I want you to keep an eye on in this situation. One is the score. Okay, we flipped another base, that's good. And also the perceptive. Keep an eye on perceptive and keep an eye on the score. Those are the two pieces of information which are critical at this point in the game. Right, the bases are offset now, but we're gonna get in here, and we're gonna take this base, keep an eye on perceptive, look at the score. So I know there's a ship over there somewhere. So what we're gonna do is we'll try and play some area denial here, and lay a salvo down just to let them know. Don't be coming in here. Don't think you can come in the back door. We'll be waiting for you. We'll be hiding behind the sofa with shotguns. Don't come here. We've got to spin this base, but look at the score. Oh, see, the level of frustration when you know you have to sit tight and take the base, but at the same time, you need to get going because we've got to sink somebody. It's becoming abundantly clear that to win this battle, we are absolutely going to have to sink someone. Okay, perceptive has changed. So whoever it was that was up there to the northwest is no longer closest to us. Right, we've got the base. Good. Time to get moving. That Amalfi is somewhere around that corner. So we're not going to stick around here to find out what happens when he gets here, because what's going to happen. Let's put it this way. It's not going to be anything good for us. We might survive a salvo. Maybe. But things are looking bleak over here. The Alabama Crimson Tide aren't looking too good. Worse for wear. And we're just seeing low health ships everywhere. This isn't looking good. But we're going to have to keep going. Keep the faith. Hopefully the tide go down. But they do take someone with them. So that's something. But there's a full health Lugden. How has this dude managed to stay at full health? It's not even top tier. Alright, the bases are even. There's only 2 of us left, but it's not over. But look at the score. We're going to have to sink this guy. That's the only way. We are going to have to take Lugden out here. And then, even then, it's going to be dicey. But one thing is not in dispute. We are absolutely going to have to take this man out on this salvo. If we don't, he's likely to wreck what's left of our cruiser. And that's going to be a wrap. So, place your bets. Place your bets, folks. Are we gonna be like the Mountie and get the man? Let's see. If this doesn't work, if we don't get him here, we are losing. 100%. Can we take it to extra innings? That's 1. That's 2. There's a 3rd. We could shoot, but he's leaking. So I'm not gonna just try and keep my position silent here. I don't want to give up and blow my cover when I don't need to. He's leaking. So we're going to try and bleed him out here. I don't think we need to shoot. And booyah! Grand slam! Jordan Alvarez. And we're back in the game. Alright, it's 3-1. Look at the score. Keep an eye on the score. It's not over yet. Whatever happens, this is a great game. This has turned into a great game. It's like one of those races where nothing really happens. Then maybe someone crashes, and then the safety car comes out, and then all hell breaks loose in the last part of the race. Alright, Amalfi's there. And Bayard is there. Oh, this is the closest game we've seen in a while on this channel. These are the sort of games you live for. If only all games were like this, huh? Yeah, I know. You're right. Let's get. I'm trying to get round there. Oh, some Malfies here. All right, let's try and leave him. I'm guessing he's going to try and come in his base. Let's leave him a gift. All right, under a minute. There's the other Italian. We fire them torpedoes off. Alright, base secure. Now, I know he's got smoke. I don't want to shoot too early. Go to smoke screen. Right, now, let's go. Engage. Can we take him out? The game is on the line. Can we hit a game-winning shot? It's clutch time. Oh, he's got in his smoke screen. Can you believe it? We are narrowly defeated. But what a game. Let's stand up and acknowledge what a game. Shout out to our teammates. Shout out to the red team. Well done. Not all good games end in victory. We do come top of the leaderboard. And if you like what we're doing, like, subscribe, share. And we will see you next time on the Working Man's Warships.